RHOBH alum Brandi Glanville hospitalized. Here's what we know. Brandi Glanville cannot catch a break, and sadly, her health issues are far from over. We've been following the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills alum as she struggles with a facial disfigurement that doctors are still trying to address. Meanwhile, Brandi recently had a medical emergency at home and called 911 for help. She shared the news on social media, noting that she couldn't move her neck or head. The 52-year-old was seemingly home alone at the time of the incident. Now, she's dreading the hefty medical bill that will likely follow her trip to the ER. ROBA's Brandi Glanville rushed to the ER after being unable to move. It's been a rough couple of days for Brandi Glanville after she woke up one morning and couldn't move. She shared the news on X, telling her followers, "My head and neck would not move for 4 hours this morning. I could not get out of my bed." The RHOBH alum said she called 911, had a lovely trip in the ambulance. "Now I am at this amazing place after sitting in a wheelchair in the waiting room for 4 hours. After a slew of messages from concerned fans, she followed up on the April 22 post with another update from the hospital. Brandi posted a screenshot of her paperwork showing that she was at Kaiser Permanente, noting in the post, "I hate this place but should be another fun ambulance bill." The second photo showed her clad in a hospital gown with a needle in her arm and a medical band on her wrist. Brandi didn't share any details about what caused the medical issue. However, in her latest post about going live on IG, the mom of two mentioned that she was fresh off yesterday's ER visit, hinting that she's back home and doing just fine. Brandi is looking and feeling better after a new treatment. Regarding her other medical issue, Brandi hasn't had much luck with that. However, she says she felt and looked better after a recent medical treatment. She posted a snippet from her unfiltered podcast with guest Dr. Joy Kong, the woman responsible for the treatment. "I'm chatting with @der_joy_Kong, a stem cell expert and beauty innovator, and sharing my personal experience with Dr. Kong's treatments, including a cutting-edge laser facelift and how it left me feeling after," wrote Brandi. In the clip, she exclaims, "Everyone knows I'm having underlying medical issues, but it made my body feel better. I'm still having some sort of infection somewhere, but I texted you guys the next day. I'm like, oh my God, I look really good." Brandi Glanville, the outspoken and ever unfiltered alumna of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, was recently hospitalized under circumstances that sent fans into a whirlwind of speculation and concern. Known for her sharp tongue, bold personality, and reality TV drama that often made headlines, Glanville is once again in the spotlight, but this time, it's not for a fiery reunion or feud. The shock of silence. When the usually vocal Brandi went quiet on social media for more than a day, some fans noticed. Her Twitter account, typically buzzing with her no-holds-barred commentary, witty one-liners, and personal updates, had gone unexpectedly dark. For someone who lives unapologetically in the public eye, this silence was unusual, and as it turns out, it was a sign of something much more serious unfolding behind the scenes. On Tuesday afternoon, news broke that the reality star had been hospitalized following a medical emergency. The details remain closely guarded, but sources close to the family confirmed that Brandi was rushed to the hospital after experiencing what was described as a concerning health episode at home. What happened? While an official statement from Glanville's team is still forthcoming, insiders have revealed that the 51-year-old former model was found feeling disoriented and unable to respond coherently. She was reportedly alone at the time and had managed to call a friend, who quickly recognized something was wrong and called emergency services. She wasn't herself, the source shared. It was alarming. She seemed confused and kept repeating herself. It just wasn't the Brandi everyone knows. Paramedics arrived within minutes and transported her to a nearby hospital in the Los Angeles area. As of this writing, she remains under observation. Doctors are reportedly running a full battery of tests to determine what caused the episode, with everything from dehydration and stress to a possible neurological issue being considered. Family and friends rally. While Brandi may not currently be married, her support circle runs deep, and it activated quickly. Her two sons, Mason and Jake, whom she shares with ex-husband Eddie Cibrian, have been in contact with hospital staff, though due to their young ages, they're being shielded from some of the medical details. Eddie Cibrian himself has reportedly been in touch and is offering assistance where needed. Regardless of the past, Eddie and Brandi have a shared priority: their kids, a source close to the situation said. And that means ensuring Brandi gets the support she needs right now. Several of her fellow housewives, past and present, have taken to social media to send their love. Lisa Vanderpump tweeted a heart emoji and the words "Thinking of you, Brandi," while Kim Richards posted a photo of the two together from season 5 with the caption, "You've always been a fighter. I know you'll bounce back soon." Even Andy Cohen, the Bravo kingpin himself, chimed in on Instagram, sending positive vibes and strength to Brandi Glanville. Get well soon, babe. A complicated past, a strong present. Brandi's journey in the public eye has never been smooth. From her explosive entrance on RHOB to her on-again, off-again friendships and infamous wine-throwing moments, she's always marched to the beat of her own chaotic drum. But beyond the drama and designer stilettos, fans have come to see a woman with grit, a mother, a hustler, a survivor of betrayal, and someone who's been open about both her highs and her darkest lows. In recent years, Glanville has spoken candidly about her health. She's mentioned anxiety, insomnia, and the toll years of public scrutiny have taken on her mentally and emotionally. During a 2022 podcast episode, she admitted, "Sometimes the pressure to be on all the time wears you down. People forget that we're human too." She also revealed she's been working on balancing her lifestyle, focusing on sobriety, mental health, and her podcast, Brandi Glanville Unfiltered, which has gained a cult following thanks to its unfiltered, raw honesty and occasional celebrity tea spilling. Fans react. The Glanville faithful, a mix of RHOBH stans, reality TV lovers, and those who simply appreciate her no-BS approach to life, immediately flooded social media with messages of love and support, sending prayers and positive vibes to Brandi Glanville. "She's a warrior and will come out of this stronger," one fan wrote on X, formerly Twitter. Another added, "We don't always agree with everything she says, but we root for her because she's real. Get well soon, Brandi." Reddit threads lit up with speculation and concern, but also with praise for how transparent she's always been about her struggles. "She's never pretended to be perfect," one commenter wrote. "That's why people love her. She's messy, complicated, but always herself." What's next? For now, the priority is Brandi's health and recovery. Her representatives have asked for privacy as doctors continue evaluating her condition, but they've assured fans that updates will be shared when appropriate. One insider told People magazine, "She's stable. The worst is over. Now it's about rest and getting answers." Whether this hospitalization will prompt a return to the limelight in a new way, a health journey shared publicly, a new advocacy focus, or even another reality show stint, remains to be seen. But if we know anything about Brandi Glanville, it's that she rarely lets anything keep her down for long. The takeaway: in the chaotic world of reality television, where feuds flare and fade with the tides, Brandi Glanville has always stood out. Love her or hate her, she brings her full self to the screen. Raw, imperfect, and unapologetically real. This hospitalization is a sobering reminder that even the most vibrant personalities face struggles behind the scenes. As fans wait for more concrete updates, one thing's for sure: Brandi's story is far from over. And if history is any indication, she'll have plenty to say about this chapter when she's ready. Until then, the world watches, hopes, and sends all the healing energy her way.